Earlier this morning, the ambassador to Ukraine here in Kenya held a press briefing. Let's listen in to what he had to say.
Thank you for joining this briefing. My name is Andriy Pravednik. I am ambassador of Ukraine to Kenya. We very much appreciate your support in these difficult times, and we hope you will share the information about Russia's aggression in Ukraine in local media. Dear colleagues, today, as you know, Kremlin launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. According to the latest data, today at 5 a.m., the armed forces of the Russian Federation launched an intensive shelling of our units in the east, delivered missiles and bomb strikes. At the same time, the aggressor started artillery shelling of the areas along of the state border and administrative boundary with temporarily occupied Crimea. Dear colleagues, now let me share with you the statement of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine. Statement of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine on the new wave of aggression of the Russian Federation against Ukraine. The President of Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin, has announced the start of the new wave of aggression against Ukraine. The goal of the Russian offensive military operation is destroy the Ukrainian state, to seize by force Ukrainian territory, and to establish occupational control. The Russian armed forces are launching attacks on peaceful Ukrainian cities from different directions, including from the territory of the temporarily occupied Donbas and Crimea, as well as from southeast region. This is an act of war, an attack on the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Ukraine, a brutal violation of UN Charter and basic norms and principles of international law. Ukraine has activated its right to self-defense in accordance with international law. The combat spirit of Ukrainian military is high. Our defenders are ready to give a decisive response to the aggressor state and will protect the Ukrainian soil with all their strength. Ukraine calls on the international community to act immediately. Only united and decisive actions can stop Vladimir Putin's aggression against Ukraine. Our partners should immediately enact a package of new sanctions. We also call on friendly capitals to continue strengthening Ukraine's defense capabilities by providing additional weapons and military equipment. Not only the lives and security of Ukraine's citizens, but also security of citizens of the entire Europe and the future of the world order depend on our joint response. Dear representatives of press, indeed, today the future of Europe and future of the world is at stake. Today, Ukraine calls on the international community to take following actions: to implement devastating sanctions on Russia now, without any delay,